Well, good morning. My name is Harold Kranick. I'm a funeral service specialist here at Reynolds-Jonkhoff Funeral Home, and on behalf of myself and the caring staff here, we want to say welcome this morning to celebrate the life of Shelley. So before we begin, I kindly just want to remind you to turn off all cell phones, at least to silence them. I'll give you a few minutes to do that, or a few moments, I should say. You're going to see me looking down a couple of times because the family told me, keep it short, Harold. So 36 minutes I have on my phone here, so we're going to make it nice and short, and we're going to smile, we're going to laugh, we're going to just really go back down a good memory lane of Shelley, okay? All right, so let us begin. I usually like starting it off, let's just all take a deep breath in and just slowly let it out. You know, we're going to spend just a good 36 minutes together. Like I said, we're going to go down memory lane, and we're going to do a lot of smiling and just a lot of good remembrance, okay? Well, family and friends, we gather here today to remember and celebrate the life of a remarkable woman, Shelley Marie Moore. Shelley was born on Friday, February 13th, 1952, and departed this world on December 31st, 2023, surrounded by the love of her family. Shelley was a beacon of joy, a source of laughter, and a pillar of strength for those who had the privilege of knowing her. With a quick wit and an infectious sense of humor, she had a unique ability to turn even the mundane moments into pure joy. Laughter was not just part of her life. It was her medicine, a balm for her soul, and she generously shared it with everyone around her. Her love for celebrating the holidays was something that she truly enjoyed, and she passed along that infectious enthusiasm to her family, creating cherished moments that will endure for generations to come. Shelley had a particular talent for weaving tales, especially the spooky tales that captivated the imaginations of those lucky enough to hear her stories. Shelley's heart held a special place for animals, especially horses, and she dedicated her time to the Peace Ranch here in Traverse City in northern Michigan, extending a helping hand to the abused horses. Her compassion and selflessness left an indelible mark on both the animals she cared for and for the people fortunate enough to witness her amazing kindness and love for the animals. A true matriarch, Shelley passed on more than just laughter and love. She instilled in her daughters a sense of strength and independence. She encouraged them to pursue their dreams through education, fostering a legacy of resilience that will carry on in the hearts of those that she leaves behind. Her love for each and every one of you was her gift, right? You could walk into a room, she would look at you, she would smile, give you a little nod, and you knew that you would be in good care for the next minutes, hour, days, whatever it might be, right? Your gift was received so well. And your gift to her was by being yourself, right? Her dedication in life was not giving up. She woke up every day, I'm going to do this, especially with the animals. I'm going to go there, I'm going to take good care of them. Her amazing daughters, you're going to go to college, right? You're going to be strong, independent women. She never gave up, and neither did you, right? Her passion, love, she was always there, always growing to become a better person, even in her darkest days, right? We all have dark days, but those dark days turn into good days when you're surrounded by love and by friends and family. She led each day with her heart. You could see the smile behind me. That smile kept her strong, kept you strong in so many ways, right? But most importantly, at the end of each day, her family, friends, colleagues always came first. She always took the time to put others first, to share goofy, scary stories, to take care of others, to put others before her. Now, with Shelley, as we know, life was difficult at times for her. There was always a climb in some way. If we think about it, we all have a climb that we have to do. Whether it's with family, with work, whatever it might be, we always have a climb. We always are going to have a good day. We're always going to have a bad day. And if we think about it, those bad days are actually a blessing. And the reason why it's a blessing, because it opens our minds, it opens our hearts to show us who's really there for us, right? I can proudly say this, I bet if you three look behind you, you got a whole room full of love, of friendship, family. They're there for you on your difficult days, right? You all were there for Shelley in some way on her tough days. It was a blessing. Life is a blessing if we think about it. And we all should be thankful for what we have. At this time, I'd like to have us listen to a song. It's called The Climb. It's by Miley Cyrus, and it just really ties with how Shelley's life was through the good and the bad. So at this time, let's just take a listen to The Climb by Miley Cyrus.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the challenges
I'm not a big fan of Miley Cyrus, but that's actually a good song because it makes us think about life. There's always going to be a mountain in front of us. And with Shelley, the way that she lived it, she's going to push it off to the side to make a difference. And she did that in some amazing way. And now it's your turn. It's your turn to take that next chapter and push those mountains aside. If you think about that song also, that song is telling you you're going to be okay. And you are. You're going to be okay. You have the love of support with everyone in this room. You also have Shelley's love that she had for you, always in here and always in here, right? If you think about it, it's also a song about challenge, right? She wasn't afraid of loss. She always took one step ahead. Even though she had her own difficulties, just like all of us, she still did it. And now, like I said just a few moments ago, it's our turn to take those steps. If you think about it, I'll share a quick story or just, tie it in. I'm afraid of roller coasters. I'm terrified of them. I don't like the scary loud noise. There's the word scared and there's scared. I am scared of them, right? You look at them, they're high. They go fast. They make you feel like you're going to throw up. When I'm on them, I become just a jerk. Don't talk to me. I hate you. Don't. But at the end of the day, after I get off it, even though I'm like shaking and everything, I'm happy I did it. It's a big challenge for me. I did it. Shelley, especially in her last 5 years of her life, she did it. She woke up every day. She pushed herself. Always told her family, I love you. Become better women. Become better grandchildren. Push yourself. So what an incredible gift that she was giving us all along, which was to better yourselves, right? As I said, the last 5 years in Shelley's life presented challenges, but she faced them with courage and grace. And now as we say our goodbyes, we take solace in the fact that she's finally at peace, free from the burdens that weighed heavily on her shoulders. With that, Shelley's adoration extended beyond her immediate family to her nieces, nephews, and grandchildren. The time she spent with them was filled with laughter and love and the creation of cherished memories that will forever be etched in your hearts. Shelley leaves behind her siblings, Kelly Hartley and Marcy and her husband Steve Nemitz, as well as her daughters, Holly and her husband Kurt Moore, Carly and her husband Brandon Fewens, Kate and John Wakeman. In addition, she leaves behind her beloved twin grandsons that are sitting right over there, Colton and Wyatt, who will undoubtedly carry forward the spirit of her wonderful life that they cherished with her. Again, as we mourn the loss of Shelley, let us also celebrate the life that she lived. A life filled with laughter and love, compassion and strength. May her memory be a source of inspiration for us all, a reminder to embrace each moment with joy, to face challenges with resilience, and most importantly, to leave a life behind a legacy of love. Shelley Marie Moore, may you rest peacefully. And as we look behind the picture behind me, we can see again that she loved to smile, and she loved making others smile. And this was truly a gift of hers that she had. She could brighten up the room and make you feel that things will be A-okay, and as I mentioned, things will be okay. Not only did she teach us many messages and life lessons, but she taught us how to love one another, to support one another, to forgive, and most importantly, to be the light in the darkness. In today's society, it's very hard to see the light, and most importantly, to be the light. So I would say let's push ourselves to be like Shelley and to be the light. You know, even though she's not physically here, she's with you in your hearts and your minds. And remember to laugh and to love, to be kind, to forgive, to do things that make you happy, right? Be yourself and take the next chapter with confidence, right? Wonderful lessons she taught us all. And as I said, now our job begins. By coming home to each and every one of your loved ones, take that quick moment to stop the world around you and to focus on family. To hug your spouses, to hug your kids when you walk through that door. Hold each other 15 seconds or so. And remember, there you go, love that. And remember that things will go A-okay with the love that you have for one another. Another song that I put together, or I didn't put together, but just thought of while I was writing this eulogy, is when I spoke with the family a few days ago, we had a lot of laughter. They said to me, thank you so much for being that lighthearted individual during this difficult time. Well, it's my job, but it's what I'm here to do. And I could see the love that they had, not only for each other, but for Shelley. And as I was going over paperwork with them, one of the things that came up was Irish. Irish. Stubborn, strong, Irish. And it made me think, what a great song it would be to hear is Come Rain or Shine by David Francie. And if you listen to the song, it's basically saying that I will always be here for you, and you will always be there for me, through thick and thin. So at this time, I'd like to step away again and let us listen to Come Rain or Shine.
Long road, dark night, nothing but headlights. I'll see some bright lights when I get home to you. Framed in your doorway with your arms open wide, I'll hold you in my arms and fold you inside. And I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love if you'll always be mine. Sometimes I wonder, what do you see in me? Is it someone you're wishing or hoping I'll be? Sometimes I wonder, I can't help myself. Will your love go someplace with somebody else? And I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love if you'll always be mine. And I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love if you'll always be mine. Sometimes you wonder what I see in you. Just picture the sun on an ocean of blue. Picture that ocean so deep and so wide. Feel the sun on the water and the pull of the tide. And I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your love if you'll always be mine. And I wanna tell you, come rain or come shine, that I'll always be your your love if you'll always be mine.
That song always makes me smile. It's like the third time I heard it, so it makes me smile because it just makes me think about, wow, love is always there. And like I said a few moments ago, even though she's not with us, her love will always be with each and every one of you. So now, as I said, it's our job to continue her love, continue her passions, continue her memory by living on with your next chapters in your life, by loving one another, even through the darkest of days. Like I said, coming home, taking that 15 seconds to just stop the world around you and hug the one that you love, or the many that you love, I should say, too. I want to personally just say thank you to the family for trusting us to take good care of her, and most importantly, to be taking good care of you guys. On behalf of myself and our caring staff, we're going to take good care of you, right? And everyone in this room, they're going to take good care of you and your family too, okay? As we end today's service, I'd like to pray over all of you, and with that, we'll say, eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon them. May their souls and the souls of all the faithfully departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace. Like the seed buried in the ground, you have produced the harvest of eternal life for all of us. Make you always dead to sin and alive to God. Heavenly Father, I ask that you watch each and every one of our friends and families here today as they depart on their own new chapter. May you keep them safe, may you keep them strong, and most importantly, may you help them be the light in the darkness. Once again, I want to say thank you all for coming here this morning and taking time out of your day to stop the world and think about a wonderful woman, okay? Service is now ended, and a reminder to turn your cell phones back on, and I hope all of you have a good rest of your day. Stay strong, okay? Thank you.